Yeah, it's kind of there. I guess my progression is not here. It's kind of blah the first time I did this, but Bagwood showed me how to change the snakes, so I don't have to wait for it. This one. That's very annoying. Now the only problem part I normally had was down here, these two. And the third one that joins on occasion from the left. Really annoying. This one. But yeah. Aside from that, it's not that bad anymore for me. These two I only can reach with an ability. So how are you doing, Z? I saw you did a seed earlier. Are you feeling ready? It's at least good to hear. I would, because I can't jump in case somebody needs to jump in and take it. You know, you see how rusty I am since last times that I played this game. This is actually slidey. Good to know. Now we have finally an ability. Hey Tobo, how are you doing? I mean, that only shows that you're more than prepared for what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So even if it's worst case scenario, you should be fine and golden. The last one I can get is in the next section. Well, actually, I can get two. I'm gonna open this coffin first because it has the hint. So, end of Anchor Wat is not that important because it's just a red jewel. And this was a red jewel. Yeah, unless Car is there, of course. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because... Oh, actually, I still missed one chest. I wouldn't be surprised because I had a few seats where that was the case. I was like, oh, this is pretty useless. I don't need to go there. And it's like, oh shit. Well, I need that, so that's good that I actually got it here. But yeah, I had like seats where it's like, oh, end of Anchor Wat is not that important, I guess, and guess what? It was. Guess what it was? Freaking karma. I should have enough for memory, right? No, actually not. 22. I can't remember things. So I need to go to Moontribe and go and jump off the garden. I could technically do Inca, but do I want that now? I mean, there's so much more free stuff in here. Oh, here we go. Does Hiro still remember the buildings? There's one. I saw that. That's why I activated boss shuffle, so I can refresh my mind on that too. I mean, I need these, so eventually I have to get them. I don't know why the first seed after a long time has to have statue 3, 4, and 5, but here we go. Vinny, how you doing, my man? Oh, you had hard difficulty. I was asking about the difficulty. I'm doing well too. Was just a little bit tired, but hey, I slept a little bit longer, so tomorrow I can stay up a little bit longer because tomorrow I am commentator for my friend Z, who is also in chat. He is doing an illusion of Gaia randomizer run on games done slow, basically. And I'm like his commentator or partner. It's a German run, so we were speaking German, but I just wanted to tell you guys that because you're probably wondering why I'm like dug out this game. Here comes the question. I don't remember. Is there anything else? I don't think there was something else. I think that's it. Actually, there's the best NPC in this whole game. This one. Still funny every time. Best NPC in the game. For those who don't know this game or haven't played it, I can only recommend playing it because it's such a good game. Really is. Okay. But we don't need crystal bullets actually. So what that mean? It could mean that it says like, don't diamond mine, but alternatively that could also mean, oh yes, diamond mine. I will do it anyway because I just need to refresh in my mind. I was never the best person in deciding which options to take or whatnot. But yeah, I would clear everything if I have to. I'm not afraid of double dipping stuff. But yeah, what I wanted to say is like Hiro-sofT Gaia is really a good game. Very, very unique in its genre, I would say. Like it does a lot of things that you wouldn't expect from this type of game. This was nothing. Kind of remember that was nothing, but yeah. Exactly. Don't you remember the tournament? Everything was calculated, man, I tell you. It's always Crest every time. Ah, come on. There we go. I'm so rusty, jeez. Like, absolute rust. And there it is. I will keep it for the time being. Wow. Look at that petty health pickup. Petty health pickups. Question is, can I do the rest of this? I can do the end parts of it. We like him surely to kick things in the face. Because that does more damage than anything else. Yep. And that's why I'm looking at the back, because there could be something. There could be an ability. I don't know unless I look. That's the wrong guy. And what do we have here? The not useful ability. Could have been Spin Dash, but nope. Here you get the useless Psycho Dash. I can imagine, like, the dungeon enemies in this one are not that easy. Like, they're designed to, like, be in your way. Especially the Beholder enemies are really annoying. Because they have this behavior of, like, backing off, but sometimes they seem to not know what it means to back off and they just move weird. Especially in Mansion, that's the case. Okay, so here is nothing. Which means I have to come back for the Spin Dash item. Like, it has something to do with like how the Beholder is actually looking at you at that time. Like there. He was like still looking down while I was above him. And then he backed upwards, so he didn't change his direction before. He's not looking at me. And because of that, he moves like into me because he's still looking downwards. It would be interesting to like study the enemies if there's any way to do something about these. I always wanted to do that, but never really came to that. I was like just studying enemies and looking at their behavior a little bit more closely. So I actually want to die somehow, so I should have killed myself at the beginning of orders. Just saying. Oh, perfect. So we have 20, which means we are too short. Should be able to do... No, we can't do this one yet. We need to go back to Inca, actually. And do the rest of that. But yeah, I would say the behemoths are like some of the hardest enemies the whole game has to offer. In terms of like how to deal with them. Flies are definitely up there. Zombies depend on situation and room. But that can be pretty annoying too. Just because for the sake of having basically 2 health bars, with one being basically rechargeable every time you don't kill it. Exactly. Especially early game. Like with low attack stat and low defense and little HP. Oh, cool. So this is how we're gonna play. It's a fetch quest left and right. So I actually wanna do this. I actually wanna do a Z ladder. I just don't know how to do it. I never did the ladder for record. So that would be a first. First off, I need this guy to get in the position for that. I mean, I have infinite tries hours respawn up there, so... Let's do this. Go in a room, get the ladder. There we go. Got it. Thanks, Lee. There it is. Yeah, I know. I was like, there's a chest on the way. But I can just kill myself and respawn. So that's not a big deal. This, however, is a big deal. Hey, look at that. It's my ability. What a coincidence that this is the first freedom ability of the seed. So let me think. There's only this one chest left that I skipped. Because that was one item. The other item, locked behind visibility, was another one. And there's another one that we just skipped, which is at the singing statue. So we kill ourselves on the slimes. So we respawn at the start. Actually, I just realized I only need the pyramidites if it's actually something important because we have boss shuffle. And I eventually need the crystal bullets. I completely forgot that fact. Well, never mind then. Maybe we don't need the hieroglyphs. We actually need to get freedom for this now too. But with sea letter you skip this anyway, so why should we? So we no longer have to do that these shenanigans with the Z ladder. Come on. Hey, I'm inside that plate. Obviously, this must be 3 then every time. Or more. Because otherwise that other section is a little bit problematic. Actually, I don't need that. Just can kill myself. Imagine getting in a randomizer to this point and not having your inventory emptied. So you have to sit through this a second time. Happened often enough to me. Oh boy, here comes the truth. Well, shit. As expected. So we have to do Anchor Art. Great. It couldn't be any different. Oh, I need somebody to kill me, please. Somebody efficient. Hey, you. So yeah, cool. So I know exactly what's going to happen is that I will need to trade in the purification stone. I get a red jewel for that, so I get the melody so I can use Neil for traveling. And then I will go to Dao because I know Dao has the aura. So we need to go again to Moon Tribe. Oh, actually, Itori Village still has something, so let me grab that first. I forgot about the Itori check. I was in Itori Village before I had an ability, so... Not Inca. That starts with an I too, but... That's not quite it. There we go. There we go. Is there actually a gem in this village? That's actually an interesting question. Is Gem actually in this village? I don't think he is. Well, if he is, then I never really considered talking to him in this one. Because if he's really not in this village, that would mean, honestly, that this and the castle are like rare instances where he's not in that place. Yeah. It's like one of the few places where you don't. I mean, for Itori Village, it makes perfect sense, story-wise. There it is. Now we head back to the Moon Tribe people. Go up, go down from the thing in the sky, as Queenie calls it. The thing in the sky. There you go. And then we tell Neil then we're gonna teach him how to fly a plane again. Neil, whatever. So remember how to fly a plane, please. The first destination where we're going is obviously Dal. Because of that. Here's the amazing snake game. Nice short snake game. You hate to see it. Well, then. Isn't that special? So, for those who have no idea what just happened, it could be that I require Moo for one of my statues. If Moo has one of my bosses, I need to go into the mansion, which means collecting every red jewel needed for that to enter that. Like the amount of red jewels. There's another one. I can also put in the plate already, so I don't have to carry that around. There you go. Sky Garden is Kastov's music. So technically I don't need this, but I still keep onto it in case I need an easy boss to kill. There we go. So Kara and Angkor Wat is obviously better, because that means we need to actually dip into that. So I could do technically go backwards and do some stuff. Yeah, actually let's do that. Because in Euro I can use Nia to come back anytime, so let's do that. And there's Spin Dash. Which means that Angkor Wat and Chris are both open. Lovely. Except Angkor Wat's end. But there's this Sky Garden, which I can do without a barrier. So, might be worth a check too. Oh, that's neat, I guess. HP. So in case you need to cheat yourself into the line, that's how you do it. Well, then. That's a find. We need that to free Kara from her prison. Actually, give me that, man. Yeah, we know that. There's another crystal ball in case we need it. With melody, ooh. We definitely need that one because Mummy Queen is on the rift. Or cliff, not rift. Mummy Queenie's rift. Don't ask. Just give me a sprite of Mummy Queen with an e-guitar. Can you do that, Raven, for the Oops All Mummy Queen? It's another red jewel. So we have this. I'm kind of tempted to go to Angkor Wat, but at the same time, I still realize that I need either Earthquaker or I need Earthquaker or Darkfire, which I both don't have. So actually go to Babel next, I think. Because I don't wanna do Crest or Anchor. Well, shit. That's definitely required. Eventually. Unless it's not. So how much is your secrets again? 43. Still don't have anything to travel except the teapot. Let's actually finish Seaside Palace. So it's out of the way. I could do stuff here before though. I could definitely drop some crystal balls too. It's far left. Yikes. Actually, can I reach that statue of shadow? I should be able to, right? I mean, probably can, but I don't wanna go there and fail. Besides, the people want the aura barrier. I can see that. Like, the peeps really want the aura barriers. And I understand, aura barrier is awesome. See? Awesome. Such a good, useful, and viable ability. I'm not good enough to do this, so I will do it how Quentin intended. Move aside. What do you move? I mean, closer to the mansion, I suppose. Which isn't bad per se. So for the final room, I definitely need... Do I need for... I think Shadow can't reach that. So let's go to Seaside. How funny would it be if this would be vanilla and he just gives me the Seaside Palace key? Oh, that's wrong. Running down the stairs. There we go. Put that in. Wow, okay, they sped this up too. Oh, it's a hieroglyph tie, hooray. I couldn't check who in the pyramid is, so I don't know if it's required or not. At least that is done, so... So, technically, Crest is open. Anchorat is open to a specific degree. Diamond Mine has one item that I can get now. And yeah, Continent 3 is completely blocked. And for Inca, I need the statues. So, since I have to do this anyway, in order to check that last item, I think I would do the mine thing first, just lace through. And then I will swallow the bullet and go into either Incoat or... Actually, the pyramid is open. I have Aura and just know this. Why did I just do D-mine before? I mean, I would lose time no matter what, so... Doesn't matter. I 100% my seats anyway most of the time, or close to 100%. So this shouldn't be a big bother. That's why I would suck at something like weeklies and stuff too, because the decisions I make are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Look at that pity health again. It's like, oh, got hit so many times. I guess you need that healing really badly. I just hope Fee does not see that. All these health pickups that I get. Alright, was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Wow, okay then. Well, I'm super glad we checked, right? The swarm is so weird. You can see it's different from the rest. I'm kind of interested, like, why this enemy, this specific type of enemy, is not used in Randomizer. Because it's clearly a different enemy type. The worm that's always outside. I wonder if it has like technical issues or something. So we did that, that was absolutely nothing. So we can't do anything in D-Mine. We did D-Coast. Niels has nothing. Fraser, we did everything. So this continent is for, except for the back part of Diamond Mine, done. So we return back to the Sky Garden. Actually, we don't. What am I doing? We are going back to Niels. Oh my god, the menu, please. And he's gonna take us to Euro. Or Dow. Do I want Pyramid with these stats? I don't think I want. One attack, one defense. Ew. Ew. I could try. But what I'm not gonna do is that I can like look what the boss in here is. I can hear that like because of the music. And I could do some of the rooms. Something tells me though I should go to Angkor Wat somewhat. But the problem is that I don't have Dark Friar. So that's gonna be a problem. I need to find that first. And I have a suspicion that Crest might have it. The problem is, I don't know if I want to be in Chris. Okay, so this thing. Rooms. 1, 2, and 4, I remember, I think. 1, 2, 4. 3. 3 was both, I think, to some degree. Because of class 6. Oh, I don't remember anything. This is probably... okay. Well, I guess the music tells me what it is. I don't remember anything. Oh, 6. 6 as well. Now I remember. It's 1, 2, 4, and 6. So you do 5 and 3 as shadow. Oh my lord. Yeah, I remember now. Wow, look at what's up with the health drops. Oh my god, look at that. Oh jeez. That's where you normally always have Earthquaker for. There's an RNG bird in this. There he is. See, I'm definitely not an expert of iframe dashing. I never learned how to iframe dash, and I never could. I tried it a lot of times and never could do it. I did a boo, did I? Actually... Oh yeah, that's the room you entered twice. So you're outside again. Go up. Really? There you go. Go on the ground. And then we go back in because the enemies are staying dead, and they should be dead. Yeah, so whenever I tried iframe dashing, I found it to be random when I get hit and when not. So I don't know if it's because my controller, because I'm playing with a control stick instead of a D-pad. Definitely want to change that though, because I actually want to invest in real hardware. And with the real hardware, I will buy probably somewhere a SNES controller, a good condition. I will look for that. I did the same mistake again, I can't believe it. I will have to look for a good conditioned SNES controller. And I will probably have to get used to the controls of that. And the button layout will be also different, because my button layout is a little bit different on this controller. So it's easier for me in games like A Link to the Past and stuff like that to switch items and use items or do certain stuff with it. So definitely will be a change. Actually, I'd rather do that than dropping down here because, yeah, this. Yikes, still got me. I really don't like these. What? Either my version is hacked or the game is absolutely giving me the pity finger, because that's not a normal amount of health that I'm getting. That's how my iframe dashes look, see? It's terrible. Okay, so that's room 5. Actually, we want to kill ourselves so we can do the next rooms as well. And then at the end try killer 6 eventually, maybe. We are bored enough to do that. Room 6 was the spin to win room, if I remember. Oh dear. Well, I kinda expected that to happen. I don't remember the name, but I know who you mean. Wasn't that like the... Why did you not spin the... Spin well, please? Like... Wasn't that the super short one that had like 0 statues? I did something wrong. Well, that my health is basically cut in half. Oh, oh, I'm an idiot. I think it's clearly visible. I'm absolute rusty at this. Like, so gosh darn rusty. You don't use teleporters, you normally always kill yourself. What am I even doing? Why am I entering this one? I was like, I have a little health, so let's transform into will. But guess what? I can just kill myself and start with 4 HP and be well. The mentality of me killing myself in order to death warp is completely gone. Oh jeez. Hiro, don't read chat while you're being completely obliterated. But I love reading shit, so I have to read it. Alright. Have fun, Z. And tomorrow will be fine. I'm absolutely sure. And if not, then we blame the people. Then we blame the guys. Alright, so that has classics left. Blame beasts. Hello, Hamburger Junior. Everything is fine. I just need to refresh my mind a little bit. I will be commentating Z's Illusion of Gaia Randomizer run tomorrow. 11 PM German time. So I'm obviously need to refresh my mind a little bit about this game so I can talk about this. And not be there and like, what's that again? I have excuse me. I have a basic understanding of what's going on in the game, but I still want to refresh so I can give quality commentary if need be. Quality commentary because obviously there's no quality gameplay to be had. So at least for me, like Z is very good. Z is like one of the better players that I have seen. Me? Not solid. Definitely not me. I'm just an idiot who plays this game a lot. Or played it a lot and then got super rusty. Rule number one, Hiro. If you get hit, just run through it. If you have an ability, use it, duh. And don't use a warp to get out. Just throw yourself into the bird. Become freeze man. And then go back to the start. There you go. That's how you do it. Room 2, and then there's room 4. And then maybe we attack Killer 6, I don't know. Oh, it's this room. Do I go this way? Yes, I do. Through the bird soldiers. That's one down. There's Killer 4. Yikes. Don't want a soft lock here. So I kill these. There's also a chest down there, so we want to take that too. So far the pyramid is nothing but trash. Could be required trash though, because we don't never know if these are required. So room 4, and after that, I just remember what Z meant with like painful room. I don't think it's that painful, it's just long. And it's painful in Randomizer, obviously. We're fine. Absolutely fine. See, nothing to worry about. Oh, that's just the first part of the room? Well, flippin' heck. Whoops. Totally forgot this is the thing. Be fine. I don't want to talk about it. You know what? This room is fine. Unless you're an idiot like me and go in with 10 health and 1 defense and 1 attack. Like I said, it's fine for the most part. Problem is, it's just long. I actually don't know when I touched this game the last time. Might be a year even at this point. I'm gonna use a hope if I get hit more than you. Or do I? Kinda reserve my hopes if possible. Oh shit. Well, that was close. Wow, cool. Cool. And for that I did this. Both nothings I have found, by the way. Both nothings that are in this game. Did I actually got a hint what Killer 6 is? I think it said Killer 6 is a red jewel. Might be required, question mark. Alright. However, have to go pee, so I will be right back, you guys. Short little break. Alright, I should be back. Sorry for that. I need to take a little sip of my drink. It's very hot in this room. I opened the window too. Whew. So, let me think. We have Anchor, which is open until the middle. And we have Cress, which is barely open because we don't have mushroom drops at all. If we find a fourth crystal ball, that would help us nothing. Because, unless it's... No, actually it's Cast Off. Cast Off gives us the gold ship item, which could mean we could get an item that helps us in there. So if we find another crystal ball, that might be one of the things we can do. Yeah, I just need to find another ability, and for that, Crest would be more of an option than anything else. Killer 6 is just a ratio at this point. So I will nope out of this and do either Cress or Anchor next. I mean, it makes more sense Anchor first, in my opinion, because we have a bit more access here, and once we actually go through this, we open a shortcut which we can use. Well, that changes the plans a little bit. Because that is diamond mine access. Oh, I forgot what I have to do now. Jeez, I barely do any damage, and these guys hurt. That's why I don't like going into Crest right now. Crest and Anchor what now? Because of this insanely high damage. But then again, like, this is what my seeds used to be. People don't believe me I draw bad seeds, but I actually draw some pretty rough seeds that start me with like incredibly low stats. So it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to go in one of the end dungeons now with that. Have fun. And not just one, but like, you have a choice between all end dungeons, which one you wanna pick. Oh my lord, I just noticed the damage. No, forget that. I can't be asked to do this, right? This can't be it. I'm gonna look here. This is probably equally as bad, but... at least I don't have to kill something in the very beginning in this one, so... oh my gosh, I completely forgot how this dungeon works. Either we're gonna do a safe in here, because this dungeon loves to break, and we don't want to soft lock in this. Wow, good job, me. This is also the wrong side. And this catapults me into a spider and that will probably kill me. Well, I'm surprised, actually. Wouldn't have thought not getting hit, but okay. Actually, don't know which way it was. I choose poorly. Vanilla rare mushroom drops. But yeah, where'd you on that one? Something tells me the seed wants me to go to Jeweler's Mansion as quick as possible. Oof. Please don't kill me. No ability in this place either. This is nothing. Okay, that's actually progression. Because with that we can finally dip into Moo. So I'm glad I went in here and stopped caring about Angkor. Because Angkor is unreasonable at this point. It wouldn't make sense to send me through there. Especially considering the lack of the Arc Friar. So we need to go back here. Use the teapot. And get to Seaside. Seaside. Actually, we could also do Angel Village Dungeon first, which I would probably prefer. and Watami are checking that too. And we could do the Great Wall before Mu too. At this point, it's easy to say that Jam wants us early in his mansion. This is not chaos logic, so this shouldn't be freed in dark space. Because the only thing that is left is essentially grabbing Dark Friar. I used to be like somewhat decent at this, but yeah, after this long, it's noticeable that I'm out of shape in this. Excuse me. Ninja bats. How dare you? Wow. I don't want to talk about the fact how many of these pity house this game has given me. But Fee would be upset. Well, there's our final crystal ball, which allows us to kill Castor. We know Kara isn't here, but in Anchor what? Which room? Is this Kara's room or is this the guest room? This is the guest room. One which you is short to get into mansion. Which does have something for us. Oh, we knew about that. Oh god, here we go. I'm bad at these. It's definitely going to be the chest. There's the journal. Who said she is a rock? Well, this is the easiest one. And this is Gem's mansion access, what we have now. Should I be happy or not? I would kill Castoff before though, honestly. I don't need to kill Castoff because he's statue 1, but could be that he has an item behind him and he gives me stats. I'm basically still running around with almost beginner game stats. That's how terrible this is. But before we do any of that stuff, I will go to Watermia and grab the free stuff in there. That's not where you want to be. And I'm kinda confused. Where am I? This one. Should I do Great Wall before? I have Great Wall access too. So I don't need city dark spaces any. Bleh! No, please, no. Oh, I'm a dummy. I don't want to be in here. Now I'm in Dao, am I? Perfect. Shit. Why, if we're doing this, then are we doing this? Oh god. We're not doing glitch though. And actually, I don't want to do that. So let's go and grab ourselves a trip from Neil. You can put me down here. I guess we gotta do this early then, huh? Mistakes have been made. I'm one crystal ball short. Just realized. Well, it doesn't matter because I wanted to be here anyway, so I can do this and go back. Just don't talk to Jam like an idiot. You will regret it to let it. And yes, I know there's an item, but let me go up here first. It's not the house. This is the house. So Moon has a crystal ball, see? So we have to go there before we can do Castle. But there's an Inca statue. For the Mummy Queen battle. And yes, I know there's still an item in there, but I wanna do this before because the lily pad should come down rather quickly now. Unless it's in a local time, it always comes the same time down, I actually don't know. Well, there's a travel item. Finally. I have so much junk in my inventory, like, that's not even funny. Ugh. Okay, grab this and then we on. Okay, I guess I know where we are going. But before that, let's do the Great Wall. Or at least listen what bosses on the Great Wall. Vanilla Fänger. Kicking you all in your faces. It's always good to see. Wow. Good game. Oh, baby. Too bad the Kara is like an anchor word. Actually, I did it wrong. No ability. That's not what I wanted, game. Not even close. Oh god. Here comes the memory test. And I completely messed that one up. Was it? Wow. Come on, Hiro. Stop being an idiot. Why am I so bad at playing video games? Jeez. every time. I fucking hate myself, jeez. What is wrong with me? Just go down. There's no need to do anything complicated, so there's still not here. I don't know if I can reach the enemy with Shadow actually. I know our barrier is too far. Shadow might be able to reach it. I don't think he does. Yeah. Maybe with early Firebird he would, but not like this. The Great Wall has nothing that I could do. I'm, again, Dark Friar locked. My options are Mansion, Diamond Mine, and Moo. Let's finish Diamond Mine. Let's do this before we know Clara isn't here. So you were completely worthless. That's what we're just making me assume these are worthless too. Well, I need that, that's for sure. And I needed that. You're too dumb to kill myself onto. I'm just gonna kill myself with this dude. Alright, so we have done this. Moo and Anchorage are options. Crest is also now an option, but I don't want to return to Crest now. I think I would start Moo. We haven't touched this. So the boss is not required in here. Because it's Wiper. Run, please. Whoa. Just the fire upgrade. Would be kinda glad to see where the actual fryer is. As I would be kind of happy to somehow get finally some stats in, because I'm running around with 10 HP for quite a while. What am I doing? Stupid wrist rope. Oof. There's the final crystal ball for Castor. And another hieroglyph. Do I need to go down there? No. Oof. Ha! You were standing up, okay. I didn't saw you standing up. But it doesn't matter, I can take the shortcut anyway. There's a dark space, I still need to check like a previous area then. Stop throwing shit. There we go, out of the way. Really? Oh, you suck. Jeez, that is so tight. I thought I already said hi, but hi, Nick. Oh god, here's another wrist roll. Isn't there a wrist rope in this room? Huh. He's a little bit shy this time around. Can I kill myself here? I think that's the only item I can reach. The only thing that I can reach otherwise is the dark spaces now. Really? Really? Okay. Yikes. Is it up here? There we go. Oh, this is the wrist rope. Never mind. Please let me by. Thank you. No wrist rope, please. Why are you already standing up? It's not okay. So it's not here. So I can just kill myself and take the shortcut again. There we go. I have to do this again. Sliding through. This time, no stupid golem throwing rocks at me. Nice. He's all the way up down there. Okay then. Nothing. I was kind of afraid this would happen, so what I can do now is I could check the crystal wards and check if that cast-off has something. I could do mention to get my second statue there. I don't know which statue that was though. Was it a Rama statue? I think it was a Rama statue. Or was it no, actually it was the other thing. Let's do cast off first though. How ironic would it be that it gives me the second Inca statue? It's not gonna do that, I know that. I'm definitely not gonna fight Castle as well. I will take my time and actually get Shadow over here. Here you go, time to clobber that there Castle. There he goes. Hi, Alec Master. How are you doing? Long time no see. Let's see what our good shot item is. Glasses. Yeah, it has been really quite a while. We get this, so we actually get a few stats. Actually, I could have just left the statue. Is this sleeping woke up a little late? Ah, I see. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Like, I had room makeovers. I had my PC not for a long time, not for a long time. I now have a desk where the stuff can stand and all of that. I'm planning on getting real hardware too, so there's quite a few things happening. Like at the moment I try to refresh my mind so I can commentate, run that one of my friends called Z is doing for this randomizer. So I will do German commentary for him. Yeah, quite a lot of things happened. So this screams either Cress or like what? Again. Actually, I don't know how many plates I have in. I at least put one into the wall. So it must be 5. I'm 1 plate short. Kara is an Angkor, but the problem is actually my stats are way better now, so I should be fine, question mark. I should be now fine. The problem was that I just couldn't kill those bugs on the wall. It only took 1 damage. So we go in here, going to Niels. Niels is gonna take us to place. Quite the back and forth in this, but it might be because of my way of doing things. I don't wanna go there. Actually, I could have given him the will, now that you think of it. Yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go. I forgot that I have it in my inventory. We want uncovered. Unless, hang on. Let's do Chris before. Let's do Chris before, because if Chris has an ability, and that's Dark Friar, I don't want to go back to Chris just to go back there. Hang on a second, that's a lot to read. I'll read it when I get into the safe space, definitely. Talking about random. X-rays and random rains. All the runners for light is going to be fun. So, do I understand it correctly? He is like organizing a random race, but the seed that you are the seed they are getting is like hacked. So, for example, that one boss has so much HP in their seed, then, or yes, that's what it kind of sounds like for me. Oh crap! I'm dead. I'm so rusty at this game, it's unbelievable. That's not the correct way to go. Shocking. Yeah, okay, I see. This is definitely not how you do this room. God, I'm stupid. Has been so long since I touched this game. It's kind of frustrating to see how much rust I have. Depends on how much knowledge is there and how much the rando actually touches. Like, certain things need to be untouched because the rando has to... Wow. I'm not paying attention at all. Some things for the rando need to be, like, specifically be untouched because it needs to rewrite some things so it works, right? I don't know how, like, Actriser handed specific things. So, for example, if there's like an item that only works when you obtain it a special way in A Link to the Past, the Master Sword, for example, in vanilla you only obtain it via the pedestal. And if you get it out of a treasure chest, I think the game crashes. That's my progression right there. The game crashes if you get it out of a chest. So you have to basically modify the game in such a way that it allows for that now to drop from a chest. So obviously you can't touch these parts of the game, because the random needs to modify them and relocate and all of that kind of stuff. Because what a patch basically is like, you have two files, and you have like in the one file you have these numbers, and in the other file, which is the patch, you basically have an overlay of things that are different from the original file. And you just put the overlay over that. So for example, if my ROM game has like in the beginning Hiro-sofT as text like visible in ASCII, and the second file, which is the patch, basically tells it that these first bytes are different and should be replaced, then it will be put over that. It doesn't touch anything else. What am I doing? It doesn't touch anything else except that beginning part where it sees like, oh, this is different. And because it's basically like putting paper on paper, but the one paper you have is basically has pieces cut out. So when you put it over and you glue it together, you only see like the change things, right? So I need mushroom drops to go up there. That's the second mushroom drop. So I'm done here. I have both Inca stashes, that means I can challenge Mummy Queen if I desire. Which I will do. So yeah, it just changes what you want it to be different though. That is why you need basically the original file with when you want to make a patch, because the original file you select when you're making a patch is basically telling the program, okay, this is how the game normally looks like, and now here comes my modified version of said game. Please find the differences and make a patch out of that. And the patch knows when you apply it that these differences need to be applied to the vanilla game. That's why they say like, when you use this patch, use this and that version. Because obviously when I take like a Japanese version of Gaia, for example, and I want to use a patch that was used with the original US ROM or US game, that's not gonna work because the Japanese one has actually differences in quite a few areas. So when you try to put that over, it will seem more different, and it's gonna be problematic with that. So that's how kinda it works. I'm not an expert in like EPS patches or BPS patching or something like that, but that's kinda how it works, I feel like. I'm no expert in that any means, so take what I said with a grain of salt, but that's how I understand at least how patches are, basically. Da-dee-dum. Alright. Let's break the game one more time. go. The music in this game is good. This is normally why it's not the music that plays here, but it's still good music. I can use that to take a sip of my drink. Because I have boss shuffle on. This music is the pyramid music. Pyramid music means Mummy Queen. If I have bad luck, which I think I will have, this could be my Dark Friar Dark space, and that would mean I can only have Freedom in this dark space, which I would not like to see here. Okay, good. Because I definitely don't want to challenge Mummy Queen as Freedom, if absolutely necessary. No, this is gonna be a sucky fight. Just because how rusty I am at this. Oh yeah, right, we don't have firebirds. It's fine. Totally fine. See? Absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. That's not what I wanted. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Nope. At least I'm lucky to not get the split. Oh boy. Oh my god, that frame perfect. Oh, here we go. Oof. That was so unnecessarily tense, but hey, here we go. Here we go. Well, that was a Mummy Queen fight. Don't show that anybody. Don't do it. Alright, so we did that. That's done. Encore Watch is definitely next. Or mansion. I forgot which of the Mu statues is a mansion. If it's a Rama statue or if it's a Mu Palace statue. But before we do that, let's go in Angkor Wat. Break open some of the passages. I should be better now with these stats. 3 defense and 4 attack should be better than 1 attack and 1 defense and 10 HP, what I used to have when I tried this the first time. After all this time, yeah, this is still one of the most annoying dungeons. Definitely. But this is now much more manageable here. Pyramid, Angkor Wat, and Crest are definitely the dungeons that can be extremely painful. But actually, I managed to get through Pyramid with the low stats that I had. 1 attack, 1 defense, and 10 HP. I couldn't beat these wall bugs. Because they only took like 1 hit. I completely forgot that guy. That's just a jewel. Yikes. Please don't kill me before I do the shortcut. Actually, I should be respawning in garden, right? And this guy's actually low enough. Oh, my favorite place of the entire thing. And I absolutely don't remember which of these bushes are actually enemies and which not. This isn't a dead end, is it? There's at least one. Again, the pity health. This game throws so much health at me. Well, my stats should be fine now. Stat-wise, I think that's not an issue, Gems mentioned. It was just a problem before, because before I had so abysmal stats when I had already access to it. Should be fine though. Actually, can you reach the dudes as Shadow? What if Earthquaker Dark Space has my Dark Friar and Shadow is the reason why it's locked behind that? But then again, I don't remember how the room looked, so I could be completely wrong with that. Actually pretty nice to kill things as Shadow. I absolutely don't remember this room at all. Yeah, also, I can reach these guys. I don't know if this is breaking logic or... Wow, wow, wow. Just wow. It's vanilla Earthquaker. I mean, now I can go further into this. Unless you play an entrance random, Nick. Because an entrance random, you can have it where Inca is. Which I did. And it could be required right from the get-go if one of your first abilities is Psycho Slider. That is the worst. Yeah, yes, that happened to me. Up and over. There you go, that's set the checkpoint. That's a useless item at this point. Well, at least I don't have to run in a white space because I have the sunglasses. I doubt this is something, but never know. Wow! Never mind. Here it is. Imagine hiding this behind Vanilla Earthquaker, which requires you to have Shadow to unlock. And then having that at the back of Anchor. This seat is fucking trolly. Because now I have to kill myself again. So I can be willed to do the rest. What an absolute trolly seat this is. Come on, wake up and kill me. You don't have all day, Bush. There you go. Best ability is clearly Psycho Dash. It's the best ability until you get Psycho Slider and Dark Friar and everything else. It's the best ability unless you get another ability. Speaking of which, it just got its upgrade, so it's even better. Please don't Sky manhandle me. Please. We know that Kara's at the end, so I have to do this regardless. Let's do Forgotten Chest. Get rid of this trash. You still hit me, you jerk. Now we already know the spirit is giving me Regiwith's Regiwith. Watch the spirit telling me what itself gives, but we had the hint already, so I don't think it's gonna tell us that. Well, that's very helpful, thanks for the hot tip. Alright, so we are done with Anchorat. We got Friar, which opens up a lot. We can do, for example, the Great Wall. Let me actually Death Warp down, so I don't have to do all the manual going down. And then we go into the main Holy Dark Space. So Friar opens up a lot. We have Great Wall now. We have the rest of Sky Garden that's still missing, I think. There's one place. Well, we no longer need to take care of this because we already did this all. This is, by the way, the first time in the seed ever I had to use Oathbreaker in Anchorat. Let's not do Mention. Let's actually do Sky Garden first. I need statue 3, 4, and 5. You see the little star on the tracker next to the statues with the numbers. That means that those are the statues that are required. When you look at statue 5, there's like this sun-like icon right next to it. That basically tells us the statue is required. And statue 3 and statue 4 have that too, so these 3 are required. Statue 3 being the vampires, statue 4 being Sandfanger. Is this correct? Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, the sun is that they are required for us. So the statues we don't need. Excuse me? What was that? Did I hit the statue? Really? The statues that are not required are Statue 1, Statue 2, and Statue 6 in this one. We don't need those. So we don't need to fight Solid Arm, we don't need to fight Cast Off normally, but we did it anyway. And we don't need Viper. At least I get to do this. Here we go. Pew. Oh yeah, it's this chest. The chest that loves to crash on vanilla. If you open up doing it exploding and having the fanfare play, that chest breaks. Ha, okay. That was just a red jewel. Also, I just wanna give you an indication on how trolly this seat is. We already almost reached 50 red jewels. In Kagan, exactly. So we almost found them all. And look, we are still missing quite a few key items. So the thing what I'm doing now, since I know we don't need to look for abilities anymore, I will go through the Great Wall. Kill Sandfinger. Wait, yeah, Sandfinger's vanilla on this one. Sandfinger is on the Great Wall. You're gonna kill Sandfinger on the Great Wall. Then I will do probably Solid Arm. I think he has the water statue in his dungeon, so his dungeon is required, but not the boss itself. Where was vampires? Did we even found the dungeon for vampires? Queen was on Inca. Sky Garden is Castor. Oh, they are the pyramid. That's right, pyramid is vampires. So we need one more plate. Yeah, Solidon himself does not give you the stats. Only the Mummy Queen 2.0 fight or the boss rush gives you the stats. No, we don't. Actually, I have early Firebird. I should at least have early Firebird now. Imagine that. I completely forgot this is a thing. Yeah, imagine hiding Dark Friar so far into the game, so when I get it, it actually does not matter anymore. Oh. I don't know, guys. This puzzle might be too difficult for me. Oh, it's so difficult. I almost failed it. Where was this guy at? I was like hiding. Let's kill them all. Throwing firebirds left and right. Want some? There you go. Time for a casual finger. Casual finger time. Let's see how much I messed this up because of my rust. Yikes. Yeah, that's a hit. Come on. Nice, Fanger, nice. That's what I want to see. Give me plentiful of X, please. Ah, 1 HP, of course. Oh, actually, it's 2 HP. No, 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 no. Don't do anything stupid now. There's statue number 4. Now we need the vampires, and somehow we need to get another pyramid plate. Which I think is a moo. And we get it by going to solid arm. 3 defense and 5 attack. I think that should be good. Yeah, or either crests, like if Moo is giving us crest access. Here's this guy. Get out of there. There we go. Worst enemy in the game. In my opinion, at least. That. We don't care about solid arm, we only care about the item. The fairies aren't that bad, honestly. There it is, Hope Statue. The fairies aren't bad. Spiders are okay too. for the most part. Flies from Angkor Wat are terrible, and these guys are terrible because they're really hard to read. They're really hard to read, trust me. So that's the Hope statue. With that we can access more of Mu. Get here, get to Diamond Coast, switch to the third continent, to Watermere, go out of Watermere, go into Angel Village, which brings us to Mu. There we go. Grabbing the rest of these items is like easy. Hi. Hey. Hey. So that's HP. Yeah, I think Nick is correct with his emphasis, with his like analysis. It's gonna set us back to Cress, and Cress is gonna have it because, of course, it's gonna be a 100% seed. It could be a natives. Could be a Gorgon flower reward. Actually, let me bring that one statue to the boss area, so I don't have it in my menu. Seeing Mu with the Sky Garden music is weird. There you go. Now I can die peacefully. Or better yet, I just use the dark space and walk myself out. I think that might be actually faster than killing myself. Actually, it's not that far to travel out of here, right? It's like here, here, up here, through that one gap here, and then I'm already at the entrance. Move. There we go. Watermere. Then we travel to Euro. There we go. City of Euro. Go to Native's village. That's not what I want. Okay, so Crest it is. You don't need that statue because that is Viper. And Viper is not a required statue. Could it be Vanilla Crest? Wait, no. No, listen. If you pull that dirty move on me, no. I know exactly what's gonna pull, and I don't like it. It's gonna make me get the apple at the end of Crest. So I have to walk, like, at the next check. It's the apple. Shortly before the end of it. I get the apple. I would trade it, and you know what's gonna be? The third mushroom drop. It's gonna do it, isn't it? I will be so mad if it does. I just healed myself. Give me a break. City enemies. Well, at least I can more so just run through most things because damage isn't as bad anymore. The only reason why these enemies are annoying is just because they hit hard. It's the only reason why they are annoying. And we are coming up the dangerous room. I'm not trusting any one of you. This isn't warp time, so I'm gonna kill some of you. There you go. They are my friends in the vanilla, because you can warp with those, but no, not my friends on Rando. Fun fact, this room has more enemies than the Japanese version, can you believe it? They actually removed enemies from this room. And it's already the room with the most amount of enemies. Vanilla mushroom drops. Is this even randomized? Alright, this is the end of Crest, and it's... I knew it. I kinda knew it. I first thought it would pull that earlier and make me go back and then come back with a mushroom drop. But this is this is kinda close. I knew it has to be the apple that's in there. And the apple is probably going to give me the final plate. Because that's the last thing that's left. Unless it's a red jewel. One red jewel is at killer 6, so... It's either the red jewel or it's the final plate. Which we are going to get. And if this is the red, if this is a red jewel, I think we are in trouble. There we go. We are officially in go mode. Alright. Hold this book please for me. There it is, the combination. So the first one is that one. The second one is one of the two birds. The third one is the human. The fourth one is the second bird. The next one is the node. And the last one is the eye. I'm definitely not fighting vampires in that state, so I will grab Shadow and make my life easier. As trolling as the seed was, at least we get to blast them as Shadow with early Firebird. It's gonna be fun. Super fun. There we go. Here's vampires! Alright, here we go. Let's actually kill these guys. You are gone. And you are gone. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Holy smokes, I did not realize that we played this for like 3 hours. Alright, so we have all the statues, so now we can fight Gaia. We're gonna save. We're gonna accept the challenge. Basically 100% seed. We did skip Viper, but we had the requirements for Viper. And we had the requirements for the boss rush. And the requirements for Solid Arm. So this was basically a 100% seed again. Let's go. Here we go. think that was a 4 hit. Yikes. Actually, a 3 cycle. Not bad, not bad. We are not done yet. We are not done yet. Apple Gaia time. Yikes. Oh, jeez. There we go. Enough hopes for everybody. Here he is. Big boy. I absolutely forgot how to fight this guy. Oh no, you don't. You prick. Oh, you pansy. Better safe than sorry. I rarely fight you on this side, so this is awkward, to say the least. Come up, so I can go under you. Rude, rude, rude. So rude. The red balls are so rude. And this is why you want many herbs, because the red orb sucks. No, you don't. No, you don't. Apple Gaia. Bad Apple Gaia. Bad. This guy. This guy. I swear God, this douche. I swear God. Oh no, I'm not gonna die. I play sloppy, but I'm not gonna die. And these red ops are out for blood this time. Like, so many red ops. Oh my gosh. Can we do it? Find a hit. Let's get this up down. I saw that. Oh shit. Oh, uh-oh. Don't get cocky, no, come on. Okay. We done. We done. That could have been N. I just eat 11 herbs, by the way. Just gives you to show how rusty I am at this. But we done. We done. Can you imagine this dude wanted to do this fight this will only? Imagine. If I ever want to do that again, I definitely need to de-rust. Thanks for the G. Okay. So I at least know a lot of the game. That was the purpose. It's like to refresh in my mind, see what has been changed. I know there's like an NPC in Frasier that was added to prevent soft locking and entrance randos. You have no sticking herbs. Things have been sped up. All of that kind of fine stuff. Boss rando, you giving you no longer a mummy queen as will fight. Because people hated that. But yeah, definitely was worth refreshing my mind onto that. Actually can take a sip now that this is all automated. Did take quite a while, but because that was because I basically almost finished the entire seed, plus the rust. This is why in weeklies I would be absolute trash, because I would end up finishing the seed completely 100% regardless how the seed is. Yeah, I'm happy I touched this again. I'm happy, because it has been quite a while. I was absent for a long time. And I definitely needed this again. Especially considering how people are like around me and said like, hey, you're this dude that found the wrong mob and stuff like that. So I still keep recommending the rando to people who haven't played that And the vanilla game, obviously, if you have not even played it yourself, definitely play the vanilla game. It is definitely worth an experience. And I say that because this game, unlike other games of this genre, are very good. I mean, what did I say? Oh my gosh, Hiro, please. Words. Other games are like in this genre too, but this game is like special because... Oh, there's Ice X Blue. I know that name. Recently, it's like a person I get to know thanks to Desi. Nintendo Desi. Yeah, what I wanted to say is like this game does a lot of things special. Like a lot of the things actually are kind of unique for this game. I would have to say, like, it's a unique thing. And I really like how the movement in the game, like how you can slide, you can spin, you can flute jump, you can block attacks, certain attacks, and all that stuff. All good stuff. And the music. There are still like action games, or action adventures kinda like this, but not in the sense of like how this is like the Pyramid, for example. When you look at the Pyramid dungeon, you will not find a dungeon that's as similar to that easily in this type of game. Like the Pyramid is more something like you would see in a platformer actually, with the ceiling crushing and all of that. It's kind of interesting. I would say like it's kind of funny because it's kind of in between Xenoblade and Enigma as being the second game of the not really official trilogy, but it's kind of like in between there. You haven't played IRG in a long time. Everything looks all crazy. Yo, Kotsu, thank you so much for the GGs, and yeah. Original of Gaia is not an easy game, I say that, and it's definitely gonna test you on your first playthrough, but it's definitely one of the games that I appreciate for its challenge. It's not dumb difficult, you know what I mean? It's like challenging enough, and it's reasonable. The randomizer is a very nice way to freshen things up and play it in a new way. But yeah, to tell you the truth, when I played the rando, I haven't played the vanilla game beforehand, like a long time ago. I used to have this game on the original SNES as a kid. I think played it only a few times. I don't know if I even finished this game, but I know the vanilla game from back then. And all the key scenes and stuff were still in my head, kinda. But not really, like, to an extent that I could say, like, okay, I know everything, every single check and everything. So I basically just picked it up without having played vanilla in like 20 years or something. So, and yeah, I finished my first seed with like, I don't know how long my first seed took, but I actually could look because actually I make highlights of my streams, and almost every stream is highlighted unless it's like a disaster. But it should be like highlighted, so let me actually see. Because it can easily tell me how long I took. Alright, so here's the first seed, which I did last year. It was a Dark Gaia seed, and it had 3 parts. And the total time of what I took for this first seed was 8 hours. I don't know what the settings are. I would have to look into the WOD again, but it took me 8 hours for the first seed with like barely any recollection of what vanilla was, except for like key scenes and everything. That's a pretty nutso time, because most of the seeds that I play now are like much faster. Like I used to play seeds and finish them in 2:30, and then we have today, after a long time of rust, I have a 3:20 seed. That included like Gaia and boss shuffle. So definitely can say it's like, even if you haven't played vanilla in a long time, you can still jump in and enjoy it. Just expect it to taking a little bit more of time compared to if you have played vanilla recently again. But that is for every game, I think. Easily for every game. For me, it felt like a first playthrough back in the day. I can, however, 100% recommend the Randomizer to people. Definitely. It's a very good one. It's one that gets worked on already. Like, we have like options to like make it closer to the link to the pass damage, for example. We have an option that removes Will's flute, so he has no attacking weapon and he has to attack with abilities. We have Randomizer, which randomizes the enemies. We have an overworld and entrance shuffle, which basically means that continents can have different locations, and when you enter certain doors, you'll end up in different rooms. There's also a plan door in the works, and Raven, one of the developers of the Randomizer, one of the helpers, has like made a test version of a multi-world for this, which I still need to test eventually with my brother. But that is for another day. It's like very basic beginnings of a multi-world, so that's interesting. Definitely, like they have a Discord, so if you like to join the Discord, you just need to find the Illusion of Gaia Randomizer, and there should be like a link on the page that gives you access to the Discord. They have like tutorials and stuff there too, so in case you are like stuck, you can look up in their tutorials, because the Rando obviously needed to change a few things to make this game more open, because the original game was like linear, right? It was only going in one direction for most of the time, with no backtracking possibilities. And Don Bagumi, which is the creator of this randomizer, managed to break it open so much that you can actually now travel between the continents with specific items that had other purposes in vanilla, but don't really serve a purpose in the final game anymore, in the randomizer. So he gave them travel abilities. But you should definitely give it a try. If you have played vanilla and you loved vanilla, but you want like to play it in a different way, not like the vanilla game again, but with like different item locations and stuff like that, if you want to spice things up, the randomizer is perfect for that. Absolutely recommended. Yeah, I know, like Master. I also mention that every time. It's like, where's Lily? And she was probably a magical creature. So, because the Chaos Comet basically made everything like magical or more primitive. Though all the magical stuff is kind of gone now. It's kind of sad. Anyhow, that's for me for today. I will throw you to somebody else, and I know exactly who. If you like SNES RPGs and that kind of stuff, I'm gonna throw you to Solar Cell, who is one of my Illusion of Gaia buddies. He's like playing Illusion of Gaia too, but at the moment he is playing The Secret of Evermore. I think he's playing the randomizer of that game. Yes, he does. So, let's rate Solar. He's playing The Secret of Evermore randomizer, which is also something I want to check out maybe in the future. Like, a randomizer of Secret of Evermore. But first I would need to replay Vanilla again. But that's definitely on my resort too. It's a very interesting random. So I will throw you over there and you can like see for yourself. Yo, no problem. And it was a pleasure to see you guys again too, because trying to be honest, I kinda missed it. I kinda missed it a bit. Because I was like without streams for a while. And I will switch to hardware, actual hardware, so I will be happy if that hardware is actually coming the next time, so I can prepare everything and can actually play without lag. That would be awesome. Anyhow, say hello to Solar, give him all the love emotes that you have, and I will see you there. Bye guys, thank you so much.